Jordan left open for the three, and he's got it. Michael Jordan, who has only shot 44%, but as Hubie mentioned at the outside, has made a living at the line in the first two games.
Well, Michael, you see that New Jersey rotation.
Williams playing off of Rodman. Kukoc pops out and hits. Tony Kukoc, who put the Nets away with a big 19-point effort and 8 rebounds.
Your backyard.
Tipped away by Rodman, and a fine defensive play by Dennis Rodman, who's sporting a new hair coloring style, which we'll get into shortly. Color of his hair. Kukoc with Williams in his face hits. And difference in scoring. The Nets nearly 100 a game. 7 on the shot clock, and Dennis Rodman off the glass. And there you see the hair coloring, a new one for Dennis Rodman, and he brings it out. Executed by the Bulls. Jordan with a fake on Kittles and hits. Michael Jordan now with 5 points on 2-for-2 shooting.
He's a prime-time scorer for the Nets.
Michael Jordan spinning his way in and off the glass, but draws the foul.
Yeah, they catch him on a grab as he came out of the spin. Now, everyone's complaining. Jason Williams, Gatling, everyone's complaining that they didn't grab him.
Michael Jordan has gone to the free throw line 40 times, as Hubie mentioned, that while a member of the University of Connecticut Huskies missed, but the Bulls get it back, and Harper gets free underneath.
See, this is inexcusable. Too many guys are wide open. Chicago doing a terrific job on their defensive board.
And getting the ball down court.
And move, you know, he loves that.
And does Jordan love that?
Too easy. See, it's just too easy.
9 for Jordan.
Kittles can't bump back and go for a fall.
And here is Burrell using his body with the lay-in. Scott Burrell. And the Bulls lead 27-21 with 2:10 to go in the first.
New Jersey, they look like they're shocked that Chicago's running the ball back at them after a score.
Pippen driving to the basket is fouled by Chris Gatling.
Well, you know, it's conceded and just played the defense.
And the final possession of the first quarter, and Scottie Pippen, who's been savvy at drawing fouls, as Ronnie Cycli working his way in the lane and hits. Jordan now with 12 points in the game. And now Randy Brown and Sam Cassell have to be separated by Nolan Fine. So in essence, Cassell is in the game. Michael Jordan with a jumper. Jordan hot now with 14 points. And it's now 42-36. Now Kukoc. Jordan with a fake on Harris and a fall away. Michael Jordan wants to head back to Chicago. 16 points, 7 already here in the second quarter on 6 for 7 shooting from. Batted out to Kerr. He finds Pippen. Laid in by Kukoc. Good ball movement by the Bulls.
Now, see, Douglas was there. Normally, he would have fouled the man.
But the Bulls with the ball and a 5-point lead. Here's Jordan for 3, his second of the game. Michael Jordan now with 19 points. And once again, Chicago is up by 8. Kerr is guarded by Douglas. Here is Rodman in the post. Jason Williams on him. Here's Kerr, gets free inside and lays it in. And a 7-0 Bulls run and an unmolested layup.
You know what? That was planned. That was definitely planned.
Rodman follows in. So there's another offensive rebound. That's 5 tonight by the Bulls.
Well, they caught 2 guys guarding on that guard around, and that opened up the offside rebound.
Gets Kittles in the air, and Jordan hits. Patented Michael J. 21 points for Michael Jordan, who has scored 39 and 32 in the first 2 games.
Yeah, he's beautiful to watch tonight.
There were no fouls to give for the Nets. Michael Jordan at the buzzer hits. Michael Jordan 9 of 10 from the field. He has 23 points here in the third quarter, leading by 5. Jordan with a great fake lays it in as he put the fake on Jason Williams. First field goal for Chicago here in the third, as Jordan now has Scottie Pippen into the corner. Harper, and Harper hits a 3. So we have had Kukoc and Harper hitting trifectas from opposite sides of the court, and a timeout call. Scottie Pippen with his left hand used the right hand to ward off, and the layup by Scottie Pippen, and it's again 11-point Chicago lead.
That was pretty how he maneuvered his body once he's here, and like we say, they play in peaks and valleys.
Michael Jordan with a very difficult shot, falling away toward the baseline against Kittles. Now 12 of 15 from the field. Michael Jordan now with 29 points. And here comes a 4 on 3 for the Bulls. And filling the lane is Burrell with the easy layup. And the Chicago Bulls now Their biggest lead of the game, 13 at 77 to 64.
Well, it was very disappointing because it was a bad pass by Cycli.
With under 5 minutes to go in the third, and Burrell from Michael Jordan, and a timeout being called by the New Jersey Nets. The Bulls lead it 82 to 67. Rodman is there to clean up. Dennis Rodman with the basket, and it's a 16-point lead, the biggest margin of the contest for the Bulls. And Michael Jordan looking down court. Pippen with a great feed to Rodman. Douglas fouls him, and you couldn't ask for a better pass. A couple of firsts. Great feed from Rodman to Scottie Pippen, and the Chicago Bulls putting on a clinic as they look to sweep the Nets.
Well, they're back to basic basketball like you learned in the 60s.
Bill Jackson. Michael Jordan lays it in, getting the Nets to leave their feet. 32 for MJ. Forced overtime. They were down 21 in the third and got close at the end. But then you always have the man in the cape, Superman, Michael Jordan, who now is 14 of 18 from the field, 34.
We'll see in games 1 and 2, Jordan was. Now they're very small right now, and they're running Scottie Pippen as a power forward.
They do not come out to meet Burrell, and Scottie hits his second three of the game. The screen and roll deflected and picked off by Michael Jordan. He's establishing the command again. Burrell for another three, and he's got it. Scott Burrell, who was a hero here in a game-winning against Clemson.
I was thinking the same
in
thing.
the NCAA tournament when Burrell fired to Tate George, who began his career with Perry Kittles, who tonight has 14 points. Both teams shooting over 60. Pippen has it stripped. No, foul called. And it's Kendall Gill, and that will be 3 on him.
Now that's just the beautiful part of the triangle.
He's hardly missed from the field tonight. He is 15 of 19.
Well, as Michael came off of the screen, Gatling was at least 6 feet back.
Jordan turnaround, and the follow-up by Burrell. So Scott Burrell with 23 points tonight. He had only 4 at the half. So 19 coming in the second. Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan going in off the glass, scores 38 points for Michael Jordan. He has scored 39 in game 1, 32 Sunday's game 2, 38 tonight. Rodman with 16 rebounds, 10 off the offensive board. And here is Rodman. Oh, three. What a better exclamation point for what the Bulls have done tonight. And Dennis Rodman very proud of himself for hitting that three, and why not? Brian Evans, as time runs out, and the Chicago